dear friends. Welcome to week 11 in our study of the Great Controversy theme. I hope you have been blessed. I hope you've had a good Sabbath, and that as we begin our study on this Sunday morning, that you know that God is with us, that God is keeping us, and that even though there is an impending conflict, that's our study this week, the impending conflict is coming and is begun in some places, that we can trust the Lord that he will be with us. Well, John 17:17 is our memory verse for this week, and it says, "Sanctify them by thy truth, thy word is truth." Set them apart by truth. Your word, O God, is truth. This week, we're going to be talking about some of the events that will precede the second coming of Jesus. And one of those things is those who will receive a mark on them, a mark of the beast that the Bible talks about. What is this mark? Some people think it's it's some chip that will be implanted in us. It's something that will carry all of our vital signs and carry all of the data, economic data in our lives. Some people think it's the barcodes that are on, the different things that we buy from the store sometimes when people scan things. Who knows? Some people think all kinds of things. There's no shortage of things that people think the mark of the beast is. Well, this week, the Bible is actually going to identify exactly what that mark is. Well, in today's lesson, Revelation's final conflict, the Bible tells us that this conflict will surround something very specific. Let's look at it now. Revelation chapter 14, verses 6 and 7. Verse 6 says that there is an angel flying in the midst of heaven who has the everlasting gospel, the never-ending gospel, the ever-powerful gospel to preach to all those who dwell on the earth, to every kindred, nation, tongue, every people group will hear this gospel message. Those angels represent people. They represent those who have chosen to follow God in covenant relationship. They represent the Seventh-day Adventist Church and its unique understanding of prophecy and truth, preaching a final message of warning to the world. Verse 7 says, saying with a loud voice, "Fear God and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment has come. And," check this out, "and worship him who made the heavens and the earth, the sea and the springs of water." The Bible says that we are to worship God at the end of time. Worship will become a critical area of challenge. The Bible says here we're to worship the Creator God whose memorial of creation is the Sabbath. And if you notice, the dragon that makes war with the remnant of God, see Revelation 12:17, has a problem because they do two things. They keep the commandments of God, and including the fourth commandment, and they have a testimony of Jesus. They have the faith of Jesus. Here is the patience of the saints, Revelation 14 and verse 12. Here are they that keep the commandments of God, and they have the testimony of Jesus. They're able to be faithful. They have that same faith that perseveres when it cannot see and just continues to trust God no matter the circumstances. They have that kind of faith, and the devil hates it because these people will be true to God's Sabbath. Even when false Sabbaths come in, Sunday worship becomes sacred, and the test of people's loyalty to God becomes whether they will keep the Sabbath or not. The test of whether they will live and eat and go about their lives, or whether they can keep Sunday. Some people are going to keep the Sabbath holy and be faithful to God. This week, we're studying about that, and today we'll learn some more about that conflict that's upon us.